So today we are talking about Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal, which turned out to be a better game, even if let's say Diablo Immortal is pay to win. But content-wise, which game turned out to be a better game? Let's go inside of this dungeon first, and we'll do dungeon and talk about the game. So whenever I see a video from something about Diablo 4 failing, there is always a reason that it was because of they did announce Diablo Immortal because everyone was expecting Diablo 4 at the time, but they end up announcing the Diablo Immortal at the time, and because of that backlash till this day, players or the community comes up with excuses basically to hate on the game or not liking it because they announced the Immortal before the D4, and that just leaves me wondering how that could be even possible. If a game was good and had a lot of content, why would anyone be complaining about it? I'll give you guys a few examples. In Diablo Immortal, you have raid bosses, you have warband or a fellowship, whatever you want to call it. You can do stuff with your friends, you can do stuff with your even clans. Their clan was 8v8 multiple groups, you can do that. And we even have the world bosses. Diablo 4 don't even have the set items. I'm sure they will be getting those in maybe season 2 and season 3, and we'll call it like, look, we have added so much more content which should have been inside of Diablo 4 from the start. But yeah, that is why I believe so. A lot of players are disappointed because how much content the game doesn't have compared to Diablo 3. When they don't even have the set items, and on the top of that, Diablo Immortal just keep on getting new updates every 2 weeks, and every 3 months we end up getting a major update as well. Right now we are fighting a butcher, and they already started a quest line for the Diablo. Diablo is coming inside of Immortal now. Maybe in next 3 months. We already saw Diablo with the storyline, and he was looking really awesome. And Diablo 4 has not did anything in past 3-4 months since it's launched to either give some new content. It's just the content they already made before the launch. Season 1 was made even before the launch, and so the game doesn't have much. And so I always see Diablo Immortal was the case why the Diablo 4 did not end up doing all that good. Diablo Immortal made too much negative feedback on internet, and so everyone hating on Diablo 4. That is just childish in my opinion. Diablo Immortal is far better game when it comes to content, and why a lot of people are still playing it and new players are coming to the game daily. There were players who left Diablo Immortal saying we won't be coming back. Now they are back to Immortal because you have a lot more content, and we even have the PvP. Even that is somewhat pay to win, still is a lot more fun than just doing PvE stuff. We have so many PvP modes now inside of Diablo Immortal. Some of them are completely free to play friendly, has no resonance whatsoever. You can play them and enjoy fighting other players. And so again, I would say it's the content and not the game, like not being paid to win. It's the content that the Diablo 4 is missing. It needs couple of months before they end up coming up with a lot of content. They need some proper PvP like battlegrounds. They need proper clan system, and they need a proper schedule system that we have in Immortal. You can just click on the calendar here and see when every event will be happening, even the world bosses or the other events in the world in other zones. You can clearly see that, and you can make it turn on the notification on and do those events, which is a lot of fun. And every Thursday, Monday, you group up with your friends, do some warband stuff. If you cannot do that, now you can do all the warband stuff with the randoms as well from your clans or just from your server, which is another great quality of life feature being added with this major update. They are listening to the community, unlike D4 who just go they just go silent and just wait and see. They will do better. They can do better with the next update. Anyhow, I was just playing at the same time and talking, so forgive me about that. Just trying to say that the Diablo Immortal gets so much hate for nothing because it's pay to win. But the real fact is you can totally play this game free to play. You can do everything inside of Diablo Immortal as a free to play. There is no content in PvE that you cannot do without spending money. The only battlegrounds is the part where you have to spend to do good, but you don't need to do battlegrounds. You won't be losing anything there. It's just for fun. And like I said, we have some other PvP modes now which you can do completely as free to play. So it all comes down to content. When it comes to content, Diablo Immortal is far superior game to D4 as of right now. Maybe in future when they will start making the new expansion every year, I'm not sure if you guys want to call that pay to win for new content, but maybe then it will get better. Just wanted to have a casual video sharing my thoughts here with you guys. We've been getting the hate for the longest time, and everything that happens inside of Diablo 4 is somewhat end up getting back to Diablo Immortal, and I truly believe that is not fair. We can see how much content there is. You can take a look at the calendar yourself, how much events happening every day inside of Diablo Immortal. On the top of that, we have a Immortal and Shadow system. There are rewards for that. We have war bands. We have leaderboards for different things inside of the game. And then we even have the event tab. Look at that, how many events are happening inside of the game. And so when it comes to content, Diablo Immortal is the king. Even if you want to call it pay to win, it's much better. The overall experience is much better. There are some catch-up mechanics as well, and you can play it on your PC, your mobile, or your tablet, which is very good for a lot of players. But anyhow, I'm signing off. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one later.